Good day, everybody. Kryllyk here. I hope it's day. It could be night. That's up for debate. Uh, as you can see, I have some new roommates. That's right. I got 2 cows. Well, I actually got 3 cows. Rip. Rip in the water stream. But anyways, let's get right into it. I've built a couple things here, and I wanted to show them off to you guys. Phone be going off. See that? Phone on. I tell you, nothing but trouble. So I've built a couple things. I wanted to show them off to you guys. This is probably going to be kind of almost like a two-part episode. We're going to go over what first I did, and then I'm going to do even more and kind of update you as we go along in the process a little bit. So let's head on up, and you'll see it right away. Look at that. We built a fountain. So for those of you guys that don't know, I do stream from time to time. I'm trying to make it like a Thursday thing, and maybe a couple other days, depending on what time I have and all that kind of stuff. Things are finally starting to slow up a little bit for me in my life, get back to normal a little bit, which basically means still busy, but we're getting there. So I made this fountain. It's going to be kind of the central point, I think, of what's going over here. It's a pretty key and fundamental, centerpiece, and I wanted to get that done. And I built most of this on stream, just having fun, hanging out with everybody. Some of my viewers, we were talking and just having fun. It's good times. I thought I did a pretty good job. I like it. Am I 100% on it? No. But I do like it. So we'll leave it at that for now. We do like it. After that, we kind of started on a little bit more. So I want to show you guys, I built this stairway here. And I built another stairway on the other side here. You can see it coming down. Same kind of feel. It branches off to the side like that. And same kind of feel. You come on up. These are the only two for now. Now, this is still a work in progress, okay? Far from done. But we have basically the walkway. And you come on in. And this is going to basically be a tower. I haven't decided if this is going to be like a windmill or just a tower. We'll see how I feel. But I'm definitely going to be building a lot more of this as we go. I built up this section here, which I think is pretty awesome. I just added the water at the very end. That was basically the last thing I've done. And we have like a little, sort of like a balcony up here. Let's call it a balcony. It's not a balcony. And, nice little feature, kind of carrying on with a lot of the theme of how water's flowing out of certain things, right? So, the water's cruising on out. I'm debating removing this, though, and I think I might. Let's do that. Well, we got you here. Yeah, that looks much better. Just gives it a little bit more detail when you're walking on the ground level. There's a few other things that I do want to try to incorporate into this build. I feel like we need a bit more depth, so I definitely need to tweak these walls a little bit. One of the blocks that I wouldn't mind bringing in is a little bit of birch, and I mean a little bit. So an example of that would be, you got a stair like that. You'd have birch in there with the stair on top, right? So it's just that little bit extra effect that's going to potentially catch your eye, as well as like the acacia catches your eye, because if not, this is going to look like a giant sandstone monstrosity, right? You need these little effects, and I think we need a lot more depth in the build so far. But it's coming along pretty nice. There's still so much that needs to be done. But I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it. I like that I have an access way up here now and all that kind of stuff. But before I bore you any longer with my ramblings, I'm going to get back to you with another update when I carry on with this build. Alrighty, folks, I am back here with some more of TheRise. You guys are probably like, oh man, there gonna be no vanilla. This guy, he's bailing on us already. I beg to differ. Here is the update. I had half a video done, and then I had recording problems. And then, Mod Sauce came out. Rest in peace time. But no, I think I showed the fountain. I honestly don't remember. I probably should have watched the clip before recording, but that's okay. But I want to show you guys what I've been working on and what I've built so far here. And I'm just going to turn my head to the right, like so. Oh man, would you look at that? Yeah, I kind of went full ham, and I built up a beautiful little windmill. Little desert-themed windmill up in here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Get those nice colors and design. I'm still not sold on the shape, but for the most part, I really, really like it. A kind of a good test. So, lots of fun and neat things here. And sandstone heavy, as you can see, but, I mean, it's a desert build, right? But, you know, layering the different sandstone blocks together to get different effects is really what I've noticed to be a requirement for this build. We'll head on inside. I've added some lighting in here. We got the water flowing out of the ceiling like that. We got some bushes in the corners, again with lighting. We got lighting in various areas to keep it all nice and kosher. A little bit... Why is that like that? I'll have to fix that. Looking good, right? We got this nice little setup here in the middle. Just some pressure plates to add some more color and design to that as well. And this is kind of like the structure for the windmill. That's why that should be attached. I don't know where it is. But overall, this build, oh, fantastic stuff. So far, so good. You know, I mean, there's still a lot that needs to be done. And I'm going to continually work on it as we go along here. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit mob intensive, but that's okay. I have 31 levels. I should probably actually use them. But for the most part, we're looking pretty solid on the build. I'm just kind of going around showing you some different examples. We got more logs sticking out the other side there for a reason. And this little balcony that's eventually going to turn into something else as well. But from all angles, I am really, really happy with the build so far. It's coming along quite nicely, but there's so much to do. So much to do. This will be it for the episode, though. Like, we only have... I only have this to show you guys, so this will basically be it. I think the next thing on my task is a little bit of farming and stuff. As you can see, my food and all that's getting a little low. I'd like to do some things down in this basement. Maybe things that are a little bit less time restricted. Doing those big builds takes a lot of time. So I might sprinkle together some stuff that doesn't take as long and some stuff that takes a long time depending on how my schedule works out. I hope you guys like it. I put a lot of time and effort into all of this stuff, and it means the world to me if you guys can slap that like button, subscribe, and do all the things. You guys, I mean, you guys are loving Mod Sauce. Try to send the love over to TheRise as well. It's very nice. It's a good pack, and it's me. Come on, it's me, right? It's me. And look at this. I'm pretty much fully loaded. We're loaded for bear. Oh, boy. yeah, we need to get sheep going, cows going, all the different kinds of things. So again, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I shall catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now. I hope you like the build.